Hey guys, welcome back to Seller Sessions. Today I'm here with Andy Arnott. We're again at SellerCon. We're just post-registration now, getting ready to go in this morning. Andy, welcome to the show. It's the first time I've had you on.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Do you want to give the audience a little bit of background on yourself?
Yeah, so I've been an entrepreneur since I was 18 years old. Always been tinkering. But for the Amazon space, I started in 2013. We got to seven figures pretty quickly, and since then we've just kind of gotten deep into the space. And the latest project is Seller SEO, which is our optimization platform for Amazon.
Sounds good. And what brings you to SellerCon? What do you want to get out of it?
Well, I love Guy Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad. You know, he's been an inspiration for us, and I think for a ton of people, just to get, financial education isn't taught to kids, and we're trying to change that with our kids. That's actually my son's favorite book. He's 6 years old, which is pretty hilarious. But looking forward to that. But also just the networking. As you know, Danny is one of the most fun parts. Yeah. Sounds good.
Who else you want to see today? Who's a standout for you that if you look down the lineup? I'm looking forward, for instance, we got Ryan Moran. He's going to be on first after the introduction. And then I'm looking forward to seeing Ezra Firestone later this morning as well.
For sure, Ezra, yeah. I listened to, I forget what his podcast name is, Perpetual Traffic, I think it's called, or he's part of that world with Molly Pittman. That's like one of my favorite marketing podcasts, and for sure the dude's spot on, and I believe he grew up in Hawaii, which I did as well, so that's kind of the connection I got with him.
Yeah, sounds good. And what's your plans over the next few days? What events are you attending, etc.?
I'm not exactly sure, just to try to keep my liver in shape, which hanging around with you might be a problem, but just try to mingle with as many people as possible. As an introvert, that's something I challenge myself to do, but I'm definitely looking forward to doing that.
That's a good point. You just put out. So you're an introvert, you're a programmer, etc. at heart, but you're forcing yourself to go out to a conference. Yeah, I mean,
I'm definitely one of those people who's definitely happy to just sit in my room and code and do a lot of events on my own. But it's hard for me to get out into the events. But once I'm there, I actually really enjoy myself. So it's just one of those things where I think that if you have a challenge like that, you should personally challenge yourself to break that that issue and just work hard at stuff that you feel like you want to overcome.
Cool. And in terms of content-wise, give me something predicting, in terms of maybe advanced PPC or something more on the SEO side. Give us a little nugget.
Well, a lot of people. So we are spinning up an agency now as well, because we're getting so many people who come to us who use the tools, but PPC is one of those things where it just baffles people, even in the intro stage and things like that. But what we've seen in a lot of our accounts that we take on is that nobody's utilizing the product targeting. And right now, that's absolutely, you're going to get the best bang for your buck. I mean, we've seen a lot of times, ACoS is as low as 1-2% in those product targeting campaigns. So definitely something you really, really want to dial in right now.
It's interesting you say that, because there's almost like there's the 80-20 rule. Like, you've got product targeting ads, you've got headline ads, etc. But what percentage are like the ratio against sponsored product ads have you seen? Have you seen like there's a big shift, or is it's like nice add-ons? It's not macro conversions, but they're conversions over time. Where do you see the percentages there?
You mean in terms of where most of the sales are still coming from?
Yeah, exactly.
It's still sponsored products. I would say sponsored, or the sponsored products, and then the product targeting kind of third place. But it's growing really quickly, and actually, if you target really wide in product targeting and find a lot of competitors' products or other similar products that are converting, you can actually get it pretty close.